Hey everybody, rocking with the Rockdog. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in April, the 3rd of April, 2021. We've got some fantastic weather in Missouri today, so I thought I'd come out and look for some nice rocks and see what I could find. I came to this creek by where I used to live to look for some geodes because I know there's a bunch on it. And while doing so, I spotted a really nice point right down here in the water. So if you'll stick with me for a few minutes, I'll go up there and see exactly what it looks like. But I need to look around here for a minute because as you can see, there's a bunch of big geodes here. I'm looking for some great big giant ones for just a few minutes, and then we'll go up there and get that relic I see in the water. There's a lot of minnows in this creek at the moment. Just about the perfect size to put on a hook for crappie. And it's that time of year, so I may have to bring a minnow trap down here. This is a little tributary to the North River. The North River is just about 200 yards down this way. We're between Philadelphia, Missouri and Emden, Missouri on a gravel road with a little creek on it where you can access the river about 5 or 6 miles outside of Philadelphia on Highway 168. But the water looks fantastic here. Bunch of little minnows out there shooting around. But like I said, I came down here to look for geodes, so we'll try that for just a minute. It gets kind of muddy right after here, so I'm going to turn around and head back. But sometimes some great big ones get caught up right in here. If I had my boots on, I'd be out there walking around in that water looking for another arrowhead. There's a big relic. Wow, look at that one. That's pretty cool. That's a big, big axe head. A big one. Cool. How about that? There's a big piece of green granite. You always want to look at those because that's a pretty rare thing right here. Man, that is big. That's pretty cool, really. That rock looks like a hammerstone. Yep. Fingers go there. That goes in there and you whack stuff with that end of it. But I'll leave that for the next guy. That's a really nice piece of sandstone I need. Alright, see, the river's just right down there and I'm not too far from the road, so that's a great place to fish, by the way. If the river's up a little bit and the creek's ain't, and you can walk down the creek to get to the river. Lots of channel cats right there. Man, I'm really surprised at that. That's big. That's a piece of feldspar. They're not playing around when they make a tool out of feldspar, because that's one tough tool. I can only imagine at the stuff that's out there, because I ain't been here for a long time. I used to live right down the road a couple of miles, but I moved a few years ago and I haven't been here since then, I don't think. So we will come down here a couple of times this week and I'll probably find some more cool stuff. All these little tributaries and creeks off the North River. The last bridge to the North River on the gravel roads is where you want to look, because you can walk right down the creek to the river and find all kinds of cool stuff. We are about 2 weeks away from morel mushroom season, so expect morel mushroom videos if it's a good year or even a bad year, because I'm still going to go look. Man, I know there's something right there. Right there in that hole, there has to be something at the bottom of it. Like I said, I'll come down and look in all this week, because it's supposed to be nice for a couple more days. And after I found this and what I see up here, I'm coming back. There should be some nice stuff caught up in this little riffle right here, I would think. That's perfect out in there for something. Pay attention, and I'm going to walk past it once or twice, and it'll be your own fault if you don't see it. I'll give you a hint, it's big and white and pointy. Man, look how pretty all that is out there. You almost never see that here like that. I'm going to walk right out here in my once dry boots just for a minute. Alright, I walked past it one time. Did you see it? You're going to feel real bad when you see this thing in a minute when I walk past it. Alright, you had to see that, didn't you? Throw that thing down. Look at that. Right there. It came right down from underneath that bridge. Came right down through this little riffle thing right here in this little bitty deeper spot. See how that's just a little bit deeper? And then, bam, look at that right there. It's even pointed upstream. And that little piece of trash in the water right there kept that from floating away. And that's a big knot. No, that's fluted. That's a Clovis type point. Not Clovis, but transitional probably. See that fluting on the bottom? We see that quite a bit around here. See how it's narrower right there by my thumbnail? That's where the lashing starts. It's always duller right there like that when you turn it sideways, because if it wasn't dull from right there down, it's fake, because that would cut the lashings. It's a little fat on the tip, but it's pretty much all there. Hey, somebody's coming down the road. I gotta hide this. Oh, it's just a school bus. Man, that's pretty. That is probably, it's got the diagonal flaking. Yeah. Let's see if it's fluted on this side a little bit. I can't tell. The camera shows it better than even looking at it. So it's chipped a little bit on that one corner. I see that. That's fluting. All right, two nice ones. 8 minutes. We're going to go look right up here by the road, because I know there's some stuff that got caught up there by the road, because I've seen a few scrapers up there when I walked down through there. So we'll go up there and see if there's anything really cool by the road for a minute or two. There hasn't been very many animals out. One little baby raccoon. Some more squirrel tracks right there. I feel like there should be some really nice stuff right in here. Some bigger things maybe. Right there, there should be like a tiny little bird point right in all that, because this comes from miles and miles of woods that way. And then it gets right into the river down there, so there should be a bunch of Adena stuff. Like Hopewell. There's a big scraper right there, that's pretty nice. Nothing fancy, but little scraper. I'll put it back. See if somebody else finds it. Right there. I like them when they're really, really, really white. That's a little weird looking rock. That ain't nothing. Right here would be fantastic. See how that's built up and it gets it right to there. And we catch something right here. Probably not today because the water's moving, but the water goes down 4 inches. You'll be able to see and all that a little bit better. Thing's all gritty, gotta wash it off. Alright, well, we're not gonna hang here too long. We're at almost 12 minutes, but found a nice point and a great big giant hammerstone. That's more like a tomahawk, see, because it's narrowed down where they could put that over a stick and flash that down, it wouldn't move. But right in here I've seen a couple of scrapers earlier. I'll see if I can find them real quick. I thought that might have been a little worked rock, I don't know. Looks like these two or something, they are not. See how that all got kind of plugged up on that last rain? That's not good. Ooh, we better look right here. If I passed this up, somebody found something there, I would feel really bad. Because this will definitely catch it. That right there is a giant piece of flint nodule that comes out of bedrock. And that's the stuff that people that knap want. Let me see if I can break this open. Here's a big piece of rock that might do it. I'm going to put my phone down for a second. All right, I actually did break that. I'll show you what was inside of that. It's really cool. This one is blue. And see, if you could flake that off of there, that would be awesome for an arrowhead. You broke that big giant rock there, breaking it off, see? So you almost got a scraper type tool doing that. Let me hit this one more time, maybe with you guys watching. Oh, it's really heavy. No, that didn't work out. See what that did? But that's how you get flint. That's a big piece of flint too. But that's blue. That's pretty cool. Blue's hard to find. That would probably mean there's copper in it. I don't know. This is a hard rock. There's a big rock right there. So you got nothing when you hit that. I would imagine they might have heated them up. I'll pound that thing in the ground before this thing breaks. Anyway, they had a better way to do it than me. They would peck all the way around that rock and get a groove in it about 1/4 inch deep. And then it would break right across there just clean as hell. So anyway, I'm good at smashing things, not that, so bam. All right, 14:55, 15, we're out. See you in the next spot down the road. Rockdog out.